This is a project, and it is our nation's interest to see that this project is completed, hence the need to make this place safe.
Over 60 acres of cassava in Bongi village, Sindeni ward, Handeni district has been cut by unknown individuals, and the situation has caused fear, with the farmers asking the government to investigate the incident.
This is food for our family, but there are those who see this as nonsense. Those who welcomed them must be dealt with accordingly, as this cannot happen again. We cannot allow this to happen just because of a few people. I've had yesterday you were advised to stay indoors. This is not right for Handeni. If any leader sells land without your knowledge, please report.
And that is the end of National News. International News follows shortly after the break. And in international news tonight, for the first time, Rwanda has fulfilled its scientific wish after successfully launching a broadband satellite. The satellite was launched last night from Guyana, which is in South America.
Although every student has a laptop, there is no internet. This island has no connection. We're sure that this satellite will allow us to have access to internet, which will help us in our studies. We are happy to see a satellite with Rwandan flag flying above the sky. This is a historic moment to many of us. Apart from the island, this satellite will provide internet to all Rwandese. This is just the beginning.
One police officer was killed and 4 Ebola patients are missing after the treatment center they were in was attacked on Wednesday night in Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo. This is the second such attack in just 3 days by unknown assailants. In both cases, they set the treatment centers on fire and destroyed equipment. For the 4th missing Ebola patient who ran away from the treatment center in Butembo would be highly infectious. Dr. Congo's Ministry of Health says it is searching for them.
This was a savage act. How can people leave their home and come to destroy a health center? This move will not end Ebola. This is not a solution to our health problems. Out of fear, everybody ran away, and some of us have lost some of our relatives. I'm calling on them to come back because some of the people who ran away have Ebola virus. What if they will continue spreading the illness?
Now, 1 week after embezzlement of 63 million involving 4 ministers was revealed in Kenya, whereby the minister are alleged to have received bribes to give contractor Italian company CMC di Ravini the tender to build dams in Kenya's Rift Valley area. President Uhuru Kenyatta has directed the courts not to be biased towards anyone in the fight against corruption.
Corruption is continuing its vicious attack.
Corruption has continued its vicious attack on our people and the country at large, with the judicial bodies being among the victims. There are those that we know who use the judicial officials in getting away with crime they have committed against the people of this republic.
Oh, the government has lost 21 billion.
Allegations that the government has lost 21 billion in Kamoro Dam are false. Money that was allocated for the project was 7 billion, and we have receipts showing the payments done for the project. We are responsible government. There is no such kind of loopholes.
Now, MPs in Uganda have passed a bill aimed at firing the Ugandan ambassador to Burundi, Mattia Kailigonza, following allegations of slapping a traffic officer towards the end of last week in Sita Street in Kampala. MPs claim the ambassador's behavior has embarrassed the nation and he must be held accountable.
His Excellency, the President of Uganda.
We are calling on His Excellency President of Uganda, Yoweri Museveni, to fire Kailigonza as the ambassador in Burundi.
The junior officers are.
He deserves to have a mental health check. He's not the Kailigonza I know.
And that is the end of international news. Business news follows shortly after the break.
Watch Business Edition as we talk to business leaders and experts in sectors that are transforming Tanzania's economy.
To be rich, I have to be a business person.
It's not an easy road at all.
People need to understand. You must quickly think, how cost effective are you going to be?
Business acts as a way in which it can bridge that gap.
Business Edition will keep you informed on latest developments in the financial sector, extractive industry, tourism, agriculture, energy, construction, and so much more. Meet entrepreneurs who create employment opportunities. Watch Business Edition on Friday at 8:15 p.m.
Welcome back, and in business news tonight. The NMB Bank has today handed prizes to winners of the last Master Bata draw, whereby the winners have asked institutions to improve their financial services through networks so that they can meet the demands of science and technology.
Yale maswali na nini, na kweli natumia NMB Bank kufanya malipo mara nyingi.
I use NMB Bank in most of my transactions. I was happy to receive their call announcing me to be the winner for this holiday trip to Dubai. I'm grateful for this opportunity. I believe through me, many people will be influenced to use NMB services, and I shall be a good ambassador to this bank. I have never been or ever planned to go to Dubai. It will be my first experience. I thank NMB Bank for giving me this opportunity to visit one amongst luxurious cities in the world. Last week we announced winners who won holiday trip to Dubai from the draw that was being conducted since December last year, where we got 140 winners who won cash prizes of 100,000 shillings, 12 won mobile phones, and today we are going to hand over tickets to our 3 lucky winners who will be going for holiday in Dubai. Over
5 million business and social groups in the country are expected to benefit from the new group savings service fund that was launched by TPB with mobile company Vodacom, known as M-Koba. Through this service, they will be able to open accounts easily wherever they are. For example, a chairman could be in Jombe, treasurer in Mbeya, a secretary in Mwanza can all open an account which is easily accessible under high security.
We are very much aware that with the product today is being used by closer to 5 million people around Tanzania. But we thought instead of it being manual, it has to be digitized as one of our vision to digitize Tanzania. Today, our new product as one of our vision to digitize Tanzania.
pigeon pea farmers from north regions have said that they are continuing to get a loss due to their main market for the crop, which was India, not buying from them anymore, with other farmers now feeding the pigeon peas to their livestock and have asked the government to find them a market for the harvest.
Despite pigeon beans being used at home in cooking stews and sauces, they can also be used in baking cakes, biscuits and bread. There are some of entrepreneurs who have been creative enough in baking such items and sell them to some stakeholders in this industry. However, in the meantime, we're looking forward to expand the market by adding more value to pigeon beans.
And that is the end of international news. Sports news follows shortly after the break. We'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Kotaro Tokuda.
What's up? My name is Céline Garnier.
I'm John Barnes from Liverpool Football Club. The hip, hop, a hip it, the hip it, the hip, hip, hop it. Don't stop the rockin' to the bang bang boogie. Say up, jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie to beat. Now what you hear?
I'm watching Sports Gazette.
I'm watching Sport Gazette.
I'm here watching Sports Gazette
with Sebastian.
With Sebastian. Peace out.
Yes! And you can also watch Sports Gazette for highlights and interviews regarding sports. Do not miss Sports Gazette every Wednesday at 7 p.m. only on Capital Television.
And in sports news tonight, 2 Tanzanians will participate in the Open International Sailing Competition scheduled to take place in Uganda, with more failing to travel due to lack of funds.
The schedule was changed a bit due to weather conditions, and we have also changed the number of sailors that will participate from 4 to 2, who will leave on Friday very early in the morning with Rwanda Airlines. We reduced the number since the budget was not reached.
Tanzanian boxers have been called upon to utilize the opportunities of fighting abroad well for the better marketing of their own talents.
They should be like Mwakinyo. Mwakinyo had one chance and utilized it very well, and now he's going to the UK to train for a fight in Kenya. If you check the fare to the UK and returning, it's a lot more than payment of some boxers that we travel with. So they should know, if you get a chance of fighting abroad, utilize it well.
Jurgen Klopp feels Liverpool proved some doubters wrong after they turned on the style to crush Watford at Anfield and stay top of the Premier League. Here's more on the story.
The Reds had dropped 6 points in the previous 4 top-flight games, but 2 goals each by Sadio Mane and Virgil van Dijk, as well as another from Divock Origi, helped them to their biggest win of the season. You know what was written and said about us? It is of course not right, Klopp told BBC Sports afterwards. These boys are outstanding, and today they showed so much passion. With 10 games of the league season left, Liverpool stay 1 point clear of nearest rivals Manchester City, who bet West Ham 1-0 last night.
Luis Suarez scored twice as Barcelona won at Real Madrid in a smash-and-grab El Clasico to reach a 6th consecutive Copa del Rey final. Here are more details.
Out-dominated with 14 shots to Barca's 4, but the visitors were clinical when it mattered. Suarez smashed home Osman Dembele's cross before Rafael Varane's own goal put Barca in control. An audacious chipped penalty from Suarez after he was fouled by Casemiro put the game beyond any doubt. Both sides, who had drawn the first leg 1-1, meet again at the Bernabeu on Saturday in La Liga. The Copa del Rey final takes place on 25th of May, when Barcelona will face either Real Betis or Valencia, with the tie to be settled on Thursday after the first leg finished 2-2.
And Australia's Nick Kyrgios saved 3 match points before beating Spaniard Rafael Nadal in a dramatic second-round match at the Mexican Open in Acapulco.
Nadal, playing his first tournament since losing to Novak Djokovic in January's Australia Open final, lost 3-23.